you prefer the news, the weather, or the sports? You can have it all anytime you want. With MediaNet, you can have over 150 functions at your fingertips. If you would like to see just how easy and simple MediaNet is to operate, just come by any of our 6 stores for a free demonstration. Just another reason to do business with Southeastern Cellular.
Hey everybody, it's Barry Miller. Welcome to this week's episode of Big Boys Toys. Self-explanatory. Hooters, Tuscaloosa. We're at the car show Spring Bash at the Hooters in Tuscaloosa. Got a lot of great cars. Got some great cars for you to look at this week. So sit back and relax. We'll be right back with Big Boys Toys.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again for Big Boys Toys. Tonight, your host Barry Miller will bring you the sleekest, trimmest automobiles from around the area that have been beautifully restored. If you love streamlined, full-force race cams, then this show is for you. So sit back, but don't get too relaxed. This is Big Boys Toys.
We're in the beautiful showroom of Billy Beatty Auto Super Center right here in Oxford, Alabama. Billy, welcome back to Big Boys Toys. He was the first car dealer on Big Boys Toys, and he is back.
Thank you, Barry. We're glad to be a sponsor of Big Boys Toys. We want to invite all of our customers, previous customers. Barry, we got almost 200 cars on this lot. I've been in car business here all my life in Calhoun County, and we want to invite in all of our customers, any new customers. We love to trade here, Barry. Even you've bought 4 cars from us in the last 2 years.
I've bought a lot of cars here, and hey, you old guys, when you come down here, he's a car enthusiast too. You got vets sitting around here, Camaros. He can show you anything you want to see, but his specialty is these late model cars that's just gorgeous. First vehicle, John Massey, a 1973 Ford Gran Torino. John, welcome to Big Boys Toys. Tell me a little bit about your car.
Well, as you said, it's a 1973 Gran Torino Sport. I've had it since January. It's a replacement for my first car. I had a car just like this in 1979, and it didn't look anything like this.
You had a red one just like this?
And it had rust, and it just wasn't right, and I've always wanted another one. Although it wasn't right, it was a special car. And so when I saw this in January, I just had to have it.
Now, where'd you find it? Around here?
Florence.
Did you see it in a book, or?
Yeah, actually in a swap sheet.
And some guy asked you to have a 429, you said you wish.
I wish. It has a 351 Cleveland. And
351 Cleveland's a good engine, though.
It is.
You can tell the difference in a Cleveland and a Windsor just by the way it idles. It's got a little bit of a beat to it if it's a Cleveland.
Now,
did you restore it, or was it like this when you got it?
I bought the car and it was resprayed, and the stripe is actually custom. Everything else about the car is original. The drivetrain is original, the interior is original, and the engine compartment, it was repainted, and that stripe is custom.
Now, the one you had, did it have the stripe on it, or it was just red?
It didn't. Actually, in 1973, they had a stripe that was exactly that shape, but it faded from orange to yellow, and it was kind of a funky-looking stripe. So this is a knockoff of the original stripe.
So the interior, no, he had to redo it? All right.
No, all original.
So everything's like it comes?
Yes.
Where'd they keep it at?
It actually comes from Cleveland, Tennessee, and it has the dealer sticker on the back bumper there from Cleveland, Tennessee. And it was a lady that owned the car. I actually got to speak with her a couple of months ago after I bought the car. I found some paperwork in the glove compartment. Turns out she's still living in the same house with the same phone number, and I spoke to her for about an hour, and she told me the whole history about the car, and it was great.
So she actually bought it new?
She did.
So you was actually, when you found it, looking for that particular car?
To be honest with you, I was really looking for a Corvette. My wife told me not to take out a loan, so I just found this thing in the swap sheet, and I said, boy, it would be nice to have that car again. So I went and I looked at it with my 9-year-old son, Christopher, and he fell in love with the car. He looked at the wheels, and he said, Daddy, the car has big tires on it. You have to buy it. So we did.
Now, you've had it about how many months?
About 6 months.
And where all you go with it?
We use the thing all the time. We use it on the weekends. And what's great about this car is, it has air conditioning and it's quiet and it drives great. And I have 3 kids. I could put the whole family in there. And I have a 16-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 6-year-old.
So you may like the rest of us. The rest of us, we got to wait till ours gets grown before we can get an old car. Where you work at?
I work at the Alabama Institute for the Deaf and Blind.
Y'all need any help?
Sure, come on down.
Must make a bunch of money.
No, actually, I come from New York, and I just got lucky.
I was going to tell you, I can kind of tell you ain't from around here.
North Alabama. I love being down here. My grandmother grew up in Selma, so I'm supposed to be back.
Well, it's beautiful, Danny.
It is.
And to get you out of my wife and daughter went to New York last year on a band trip, and they said you can't even walk. I couldn't live like that.
New York's a nice place, but not a great place to live.
Nice place to visit.
A nice place to visit. Alabama is a great place to live, and we love being down here.
What else you want to do with the car?
I think I just want to drive it and enjoy it.
And you live here in Tuscaloosa? What'd you say you live in?
I actually live in Birmingham in Hoover.
Oh, okay. So you didn't have that far to drive. And you drive it everywhere you go. You don't haul it or anything.
No, I drive it.
So is Christopher going to get it when he gets old enough?
He might. He might get it.
Tell you what, good looking vehicle. Appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you, sir.
We'll be right back. Hey everybody, Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys. M&L Auto Repair, right there on 78, right across from the Quick Meds. Tell you what, Manuel and his staff can do anything that's known to be done to a car, they can do it. Tell you what, he's the specialist around here on carburetors. All you guys got these old street rods and all, or you've got some of the old cars, the carburetor ain't running right, he rebuilds Quadrajets, Hollies, just about anything. He's a Jasper engine dealer, and he has Jasper engines and transmissions. Also, they're TechNet professionals. They're members of the TechNet, so that means they're good. They do about anything, and when they rebuild a motor for you, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a difference. That motor's going to look different when they rebuild it. They put their special touch on that engine before you pick it up. So go by and see Manuel or one of the staff at M&L Automotive and tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by. Best kept secret in Anniston, Alabama. Romine's Annistonian Restaurant, 1709 Noble Street, Anniston, right across Administration Building, has got that country lunch special each and every day, meat and vegetables. Sunday buffet, all you can eat from 11 to 4, only $6.99. They got catfish, they got steaks, they got fried chicken, barbecue. They're the home of the off to the bone barbecue. They got hamburgers, hot dogs, pork chops, you name it, they got it. Specialties in desserts, Black and Forest cake, pecan pie, cheesecake. They got it. They're the #1 location for German cuisine also. Stop by today. Tell them you want some of that great German food Barry Miller sent you by. You know, Piggly Wiggly, that's a name you've heard ever since you was a child. I've heard it since I was a child. It's a grocery store above all grocery stores. It has just about anything you want in the Piggly Wiggly stores. Go by the local Piggly Wiggly store in Odenville, Center, Cedar Bluff, Collinsville, and the brand new store down in Asheville, and tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by, and you want to see how much money you can save on your grocery bill. They have a meat department and a fresh produce department in each and every store, fresh produce each and every day, and they cut their meat right there on their location. Tell them I sent you by. Next vehicle, Jamie Bell, a 1972 Chevy Chevelle. Jamie, welcome to Big Boyz Toys.
Thank you.
What are you driving a Chevelle with all that noise for?
I race it at Holiday Beach, local track.
Level track.
Local track.
Local track. I started saying it better be level. You can't run no round track with that. Okay, tell me a little bit about the car, Jamie.
Me and my dad bought it out of a junkyard when I was 16, and it took 2 years, and we rebuilt it, raced it for the past 2 years.
So you actually drive it?
Yeah.
So you race against the guys?
Yes.
How do you do?
I've done pretty good this year.
Bring what you got and see what you got, or you're in a bracket?
You're in a bracket.
If you break out of your bracket, you're going home, right?
Mm-hmm.
So who taught you how to do all that?
My dad did. He drives a pro car.
You know, we used to go to the drag strip and you get out there side by side, and whoever got to the other end won. And nowadays, you can outrun somebody and still get outrun if you break out the bracket.
Right.
So I got some buddy of mine that run pro stock, and we went and watched them, and that thing will turn on, and all of a sudden it sounds like the motor turned off. And all of a sudden it comes back on, and they go again, and I asked him, I said, what's that for? He said, it's a cutoff. If you're going to break out of your bracket, it will kill it and then hit it again so you won't break out. Now, what's some of the tracks you run at?
I've only ran at Holiday Beach and Chilton County.
What size motor's in it?
A 383.
383 stroker.
Yes.
You better always put that stroker in there. Your daddy will get you. You got to say stroker.
Stroker.
Because most people say a 383, a Chevrolet don't come with a 383. A Plymouth does. What kind of cars he run?
It's a 67 Chevelle.
Can he outrun you?
Of course. It's a lot bigger than mine.
Bigger motor.
Yeah, bigger motor.
Okay, did you want this model Chevelle, or what did you want to race?
I just wanted something that you don't see a lot, and he found this, and I guess he just decided that was it.
Now, when you come down to you from Tuscaloosa here, when you come to the car show, did you haul it or drove it?
I hauled it.
So you loaded on the trailer yourself and unloaded it yourself?
Uh-huh.
Because told me earlier, Dad's at work or he's not here today.
He's at home.
He's at home. And she said that she was at the show and her dad wasn't here, and just her and her mom, and her mama's shorter than she is. Her mama was about that tall. I wondered how y'all got it on that trailer and got it off.
It's not that as hard as you think it is.
When's your next race?
Next Saturday.
Okay, did y'all paint it this color, or the car was like this when you got it?
No, it was rusted red when we got it. We painted it this color.
Now, how old so you've been working on it 2 years now, you'll be 18.
I'm 19.
Oh, you got a birthday? Okay. You're out of high school. You go to college? Where at?
UAB.
All right. Where you take?
Criminal justice.
You stay in Tuscaloosa, stay at UAB.
I stay here and drive.
Now, anything else y'all gonna do with the car, or you just keep it running to take it to the drag strip and that's it?
Yeah, that's about it.
You ever take your boyfriend riding in it?
He has one, so he rides in his.
What's he got?
A S10
Can you outrun him?
all the time.
Is that because he lets you, or?
No, he don't let me. I hope not.
If I was racing her, I'd let her outrun me because I gotta go home with her.
Well, I don't have to go home with him.
Oh, okay. You just outrun him and forget it then.
Right.
Now, tell us a little bit about the tack. Now, the people are looking at it now. You know, the guy that walked around and did the filming. The tack on that thing, you change it a certain gear, or has this got the power glide where you just put it in drive and hit it?
It's got a power glide. We had the other kind in it to begin with, but he put a new transmission in it and changed it.
Most people now that do the drag racing, they use power glide transmissions, which is actually the old transmissions back 60s and 70s. It's a two-speed automatic. They put them in the drag cars. All you gotta do is hit it and leave it alone. It's just gonna do it by itself.
It's a lot easier because you know it does it at the same time every time instead of you having to do it and you messing up and bumping it the wrong time or something like that.
Did you ever try to stand up with you? You ever have to do the burnout and get the tires hot?
Oh yeah, that's the best part.
That's the best part. You have fun with it, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Tell you what, good-looking vehicle. Appreciate
Thank
you
you.
being on the show, Miss Jamie. We'll be right back with Big Boyz Toyz. If you ever go to Holiday
Beach.
Beach drag strip, you might see her again in this Chevelle, probably outrun the S10 pickup because she can't jump on her daddy. We'll be right back. Farmers and Merchants Bank. Farmers and Merchants Bank's got 4 locations to serve you: Piedmont, Anniston, Oxford, and downtown Jacksonville. 90 years of service. I'll tell you what, Farmers and Merchants Bank is the bank. You know, it's not like any other bank around. You can go in and they get your decision today. They make your decision on a loan or whatever you need right in that location. You have a personal banker that takes care of you right here. Don't have to send it to Birmingham, Charlotte, or anywhere. Go by one of the Farmers and Merchants Bank today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz sent you by. You know, when someone smiles at you during the day, it kind of makes you feel great all over. Dr. Travis Phillips and his friendly staff right here in Oxford, Alabama, says stop by their office and they'll help put that beautiful smile on your face. They have teeth whitening, general dentistry, cosmetic dentistry, dental hygienist, oral surgery, everything right here in Oxford, Alabama. He has full x-rays and partial x-rays that he does right in his office, and you'll find out right then what he needs to do. They got professional staff. They have a saying, go the extra mile for the beautiful smile. Stop by and tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz sent you by. Looking for a classic car? Don't know where to look? I got the answer for you. Austin Hines Motors in Arab, Alabama. Austin has 55, 56, 57 Chevrolets, Camaros, Chevelles, Novas, Corvettes, any type of classic car you could want. He has it in one location. They have over 100 classic cars in stock. They also have cars that you can rebuild yourself and restore yourself right there at that location. He's also the largest wrecker and rollback dealer for this area. So call Austin today, 256-931-2277. Tell him I told you to call. Coosa Valley Sales, 231 right here in Crockwell, Alabama, has anything you want at one place. Homesteader trailers, lone wolf trailers, open, enclosed trailers, car haulers, dump trailers, they got it. Golf carts, they get any type of golf carts you want there also. You people need storage buildings, he's got any side storage building. And they got one of the prettiest wood gazebos you've ever seen right out front. You can't miss it when you go by Coosa Valley Sales on 231. Stop by and see Dale or Bonnie today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz sent you by, or call them at 205-369-7603. Crawford Office Supply right here in Anniston moved into the brand new location, 2,500 square foot building right there on Layton Avenue. Anything to deal with office supplies, Crawford has it right there in stock. Pens, papers, pencils, anything. Scratch and dent furniture, brand new office furniture, filing cabinets, you name it, it's right there. They have free delivery also for all their products. Hey, if you need something they don't have in stock at Crawford Office Supply, guess what? They can order it. 1 or 2 days, they got it in stock. Go by today, tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by. You know, sometime during your life, everyone has to make decisions the proper insurance to buy, whether it be business insurance, auto insurance, homeowners, motorcycle, motorhome, campers, even your antique vehicles. West Insurance Agency is your independent dealer for this area right here on Hamrick Drive in Oxford. They have plans for any type of driver regardless of your driving record. Steve and his staff represent several different companies and they can get the right plan for you. They have a slogan, when you see us, don't think of insurance, but when you think of insurance, think of us. Give them a call today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys told you to call. Now Cheehaw Harley Davidson right here in Oxford, Alabama, Davis Loop Road. They're your Harley Davidson dealer for this area. In my opinion, they're a Harley Davidson dealer all areas. Stop by and see Keith or George today. They have about 40 Harleys on display. Buy a new Harley. They have used Harleys. Clothes, you people like the Harley leather. They got any type of Harley clothing you want. Helmets, you name it, it's right there. All you guys with Harleys want to put that extra chrome on that brand new Harley. They got any type of chrome you could want. Stop by Mount Char Harley Davidson today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toys sent you by. Next vehicle, Danny Schroeder, 1972 Chevelle. Also, but this is a little bit different. This ain't in the drag strip, is it? This is driving on the road. Tell me a little bit about your car, Dan.
I've had it probably about 10 years. I got a body shop, and I was painted probably been about 4 or 5 years, and so it's just a driving car. I drive by at least several times a week, so just cruise ins and a few car shows.
Yeah.
So that's
What made you build a Chevelle?
well, I've always liked Chevelles. That's the year I graduated in '72, and I've got a bunch of old cars I fix up and all, and that's just one of several I've got, and so I decided to bring it today.
Now, did you fix this back? Just fix it back completely original?
Yeah, back to original, like it was pretty much.
Pretty much like it was when it comes to the factory.
Yeah.
Except the Krager wheels. It didn't come with
Yeah,
it.
that's about it. That was popular back in the '70s and all.
You know, in '72, Chevelles also had the Malibus, they had the SS's, they had 3 or 4 different ones. It just depended on which one you got. I love the ones with the cowl induction, with the the stripes on it. That always made that Chevelle.
Yeah, they look real good on them.
The '69s, you've seen a few with stripes, and most of them are just solid color.
Right.
They didn't put a lot of stripes on it.
Yeah.
Now, how long did it take you to build this one?
I didn't have to do a whole lot to it. The body and all was in pretty good shape, and I just rebuilt just 350. It's been bored 30,000. It's got a little small cam and 350 transmission. Other than that, everything is pretty much stock original on it.
Now, you said the motor's 350. You just got a regular 350 automatic.
Right. Yeah.
Now, when you build them, though, you try to build them back original.
Yeah, pretty much. I've got a '70 Monte Carlo. It's original. It ain't got but 28,000 original miles on it. It's still got the original interior and everything and all on it. So I've got several, like I said, older cars that I got. 41 Chevrolet Coupe Street Rod. I've probably got 25, 30 from older cars from 55 on up. Chevrolet, mostly Chevrolets I got. I got a '67 Mustang convertible I'm working on now.
So you go to all the car shows. Where you from? Tuscaloosa area?
Linden.
Linden.
Yeah, it's about 75 miles south of here.
So you just go to all the big local car shows?
Yeah, most around here. Whenever I have time on that.
Now, you done with this one? What project you working on now, you said?
I got a '67 Mustang convertible.
Oh, no, you ain't working on a Mustang, are you?
Yeah. Sometimes I have to work on Fords.
Sometimes you just have to just do it, huh?
Yeah, I got a '57 Chevrolet Bel Air. I'm working, got it ready to paint. So
now, is this the actual color that come on this car? Or?
No, it was a kind of a cream color on it, original color was on it, but I like the silver and black combination all on that, so I just
Them cream colors in the '72, they just didn't look that good to me.
No, I didn't like it as well, so I just picked out that silver and painted black stripes and all on it.
Did you have to redo the interior on it? Was it
I
pretty good
did.
shape?
Yeah, I didn't do it. I took a fellow in Mobile. He done the interior for me down there. He's done several apartments, that 41 and that. I'm trying to take that Mustang. He's gonna put the top
That's pretty good
interior on
little
it.
distant carrier one to get worked on, eh?
Yeah, he does a real good job and he's real reasonable. He's an older fella and that's all he works on, stores cars.
Well, you can kind of tell he knows what he's doing, but look at the seats in that car.
Yeah.
Tell you what, good looking vehicle. Appreciate you being on the show.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll be right back with Big Boyz Toyz. You know, 90% of most homeowners don't know they have a pest or termite problem until they have a very expensive repair bill. Why not let the professional staff at Rice Pest Control inspect your home before it happens? With 50 years of experience in Northeast Alabama and with their free termite inspection for new customers, don't you think it's better be safe than sorry? Call Tracy Rice today or one of his sales staff. Tell him Barry Miller told you to call. Hey, if you mention Big Boyz Toyz, you get 50% off your first initial service. So call them today at 1-800-850-4661. Triplet Paint and Decorating right here on Wilmer Avenue in Anniston is your home improvement headquarters for this area. They have DeVoe, Benjamin Moore, and Coronado paints that go on good and look great once they're on. They also have all the materials needed to do that special job around the house. Carpets, they carry Shaw and Mohawk. Hardwood floors by Robin, so everything is in one location. Remember, DeVoe, Benjamin Moore, and Coronado paints are used by professionals all over the United States, and it's one of the best on the market. Stop by today. Tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz told you to stop by. Auto Unlimited in Moody and Pell City is your #1 headquarters for most any type of add-ons to your vehicle. From the famous Flowmaster exhaust system to wheels, tires, anything that will make that vehicle catch everyone's eye. They do custom upholstery, painting, and classic car restoration. So from bumper to bumper, John and his staff can make that old clunker look like a brand new vehicle. Stop by or call them today and tell them Barry Miller from Big Boyz Toyz told you to call. If you want to go out for the evening or fine dining, you can find it right here in downtown Anniston at Classic Old Noble. The atmosphere is set for a quiet dinner for 2 or a party for 20. They have a lounging area upstairs so you can have a drink with a friend or a business associate. They also have a seating available upstairs in a nice quiet atmosphere. Classic Old Noble also caters for special events and parties for any amount of people from 2 to 20 to 200. Stop by Classic Old Noble today and tell them Barry Miller sent you by. Oxford Picture Framing, 919 Snow Street, right here in Oxford, Alabama, is your #1 location for that special framing of anything that is dear and special to you. With over 1,000 frames, anything that can be framed, she can frame it. From graduations, weddings, to the new arrival to the family, she's the one to take it to. They can preserve and seal most any type of items for the special shadow boxes that will stay like new for years to come. Stop by or call Allison today at 835-2780 and tell you heard about her on Big Boyz Toyz. Ray City Diner, exit 168 off of I-20 on Highway 77 right there in Lincoln, Alabama. Best steaks around. I tell you what, Wanda McKeag and her staff have great food in this restaurant. They are open 24 hours a day, breakfast served 24 hours a day. Each and every week, steak special. You guys working down in that area, she has lunch specials each and every day. Also, now through October, bike night every Tuesday night from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. every Tuesday night. You guys bring the bikes out, listen to music, enjoy the great food. We'll see you at Ray City Diner in Lincoln, Alabama.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines and head to the Lake Martin Car Show on Saturday, June 23rd. Wind Creek State Park will play host to hundreds of classic cars and hot rods. Admission is only $3, and there will be door prizes and drawings for $1,000 in prize money. The first 200 entries will receive a free dash plate. The Lake Martin Car Show at Wind Creek State Park, Saturday, June 23rd from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. For registration information, call 1-800-ALAPARK or visit OutdoorAlabama.com.
Next vehicle, Donnie Johnson, a 1999 Honda Valkyrie. Welcome to Big Boyz Toyz.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about your bike, because these bikes, everybody, like you said, likes them. Well, they used to like them. They can't get them now, but
Yes, sir.
because it's got that big old motor on it.
Yes, sir. Well, it's a 1,500 cc. When they built this bike, they built it for speed because everybody wanted something a little bit tougher than a gold wing. So they kind of built this bike, and put 6 carburetors on it, put headers on it, kicked RPM up on it a little bit, and give them something that was a little bit more peppy. And that's what they enjoy about it, was it was a little bit, you know, racier than a gold wing, but it still had the accessories.
Yeah.
I've still got the CB and got the AM/FM radio and stuff like that on it. And what I like about it is the front end is a little more aggressive than a gold wing. It's got a little bigger tire and stuff, and it feels a little better, a little sportier type bike.
Sportier type. And people look at them and pay more attention to them because of that motor. It sticks out everywhere.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's kind of like a cruiser. Instead of, it's not closed in. All your stuff hangs out where they can see it. You can chrome it up and get a little bit more chrome on it. That's what I liked about it, because the gold wing, they kind of close everything in, give you a little bit more plastic on it.
You can't put a lot on the gold wing.
No,
There's
well,
a lot of plastic on
that's
it.
right. It comes with a lot of plastic, and this is more. I like the steel tank. I like to be able to hit up there and know that that's the gas tank. You know, like on gold wing, that's just for show. But that's what I like about the Valkyrie, and they're getting to be rare. They're kind of like hen's teeth to find them. And if you do,
Honda don't make a Valkyrie no more.
no,
right?
sir. They quit making the Valkyrie, and they went to what they called a Rune. And they made the Rune a couple of years, and I don't believe it caught on as well as they thought it would, and now they've discontinued it. And I don't know if they're ever going to come back with a Valkyrie. When I go to Daytona, I always ask the Honda people down there, do you think you'll ever build another Valkyrie? And I'd like to see one with an 18 motor sitting on it.
Yeah.
And if they would, I'd buy it. But they said they don't know.
They don't know.
They just
You
hadn't
never
heard.
know. They might come back out with something. Because
Yes, sir.
everybody, Chevrolet, Ford, everybody's coming out with something different
That's right.
that people will buy.
Yes, sir.
And Honda know they sold a lot of these. They had to
Yes.
sell a bunch of them.
Well, they sold a lot of them. They was a real popular bike. We go up to Honda Hoot every year, and there's a lot of Valkyries up there. And I talk to other Valkyrie owners, and they're a little, like me, disappointed that Honda quit making the accessories that goes on the bike. I can still keep it running. There's no problem with getting parts to keep it running. But as far as the accessories, they've just got down to where they don't sell many accessories. And if you don't have any, you can't get them.
Yeah.
And so if you've got them, you better keep them,
Yeah.
because they're hard to come
So
by.
it's best if you find something, just put them up.
That's it.
Because somebody's going to want them.
That's right.
Or
That's right.
It ain't money wasted. Somebody's going to want them.
Somebody's gonna want them.
Now, is it completely original? Is that the way it comes, just like that?
No, sir. I've added. I've got around $3,000 worth of extras on it. The Valkyrie head on the tank, had a boy here in town paint that, put that on it. I don't know if you know him. His name Warren Jones. He used to build a lot of pretty bikes. He was in the bike business, and he did that for me, and he done me a good job. But I've got about $3,000 worth of extras on it.
So you put chrome and everything?
Yes, sir.
What's some of the places you go? Going long trips with it? Because that can ride good on the road.
Yes, sir. It's a good touring bike. We've been to Sturgis and Daytona, different places.
Daytona's always got a good bike.
Yes,
week,
sir.
Too.
Yes, sir. We've been going down there for the last 5 years. Really enjoy it.
Well, I tell you what, it's a good-looking bike, and you got AM, FM, radio, everything.
Yes,
right?
sir.
So you got a CB and all of them?
Yes, sir. Loaded up.
Really, CBs don't do. Ain't a lot of people got CBs no more.
We just got it in our group. When we ride, we just kind of like keep in touch with each other. I'm the road captain, and I like to be able to know where all my fellows are behind me. So
Yeah.
they got CBs, and we keep up with each other. And
Right.
it
And a
helps
lot of
us.
people used to put CBs in the car when they go on trips and all. But a lot of truckers now don't use it no more.
That's it.
Since cell phones and navigational systems, you
Taking
know,
over. They're taking over.
they're
Yes,
taking
sir.
over everything.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Good looking motorcycle.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you
Thank
being
you
on the
for
show.
talking to me.
We'll be right back. Like I told you earlier, we had Hooters in Tuscaloosa. We got GPB, Grandpa Bill. How old are you today? You
75.
75. I hope I'm moving when I'm 75. I'm 52 and real slow. You move better than I do.
Yeah.
And you 75 years old.
Yeah.
And he's found him 1, 2, 3 women, and he's going to show y'all a trick.